Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 77 of Direwolf20's server play series. Hanging out on the server with Tog and Soren at the moment. And CPW, Morvalara, King Lemming, I think that's pretty much everybody. Oh, Strongbad's in here. What's up, Strongbad? Yeah, bunch of cool people hanging out. Yeah, so I'm chilling on the server. Want to set up my new security zone because my item sorting room and processing room is basically done, except for the next and final piece, which is basically going to be the security around this area. So Soren, as usual, is going to be my guinea pig and my sidekick in this process, and he's going to help me figure out how to get everything going. So I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to set up. I've already made most of the items I need, so I'm going to start planting some stuff down. I've got a nice security station here that I'm going to put my own personal ID card in. I'm not going to assign anybody else rights for Security Zone 3 just yet. Remember, I designated this Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3 is the item sorting room, and Zone 4 is the nuclear reactor and the MFFS stuff. So whoever I give rights to in Zone 3 will be able to go into my item room and get stuff, but they won't necessarily have rights here unless I also give them rights in this card station. So pretty cool. I'm excited about this. So now that I've got this guy set up, I'm going to need 2 of these cards. I'm going to need one that's a security card linked to this security station, and I'm going to need a power card that's linked to the capacitor. Now, even though Soren's card is in this station somewhere, there he is, Soren, he has rights to do everything he wants. That station is currently linked to this guy. So this guy is not going to steal his cobble. You have any cobble, Soren? Yes. So when I activate this, see, no stealing of cobble. Not stealing his cobble at all, because he's allowed to keep his items within this field, because this guy is linked to this station, which is Soren has a card in there. Now this station I'm about to link over here. So Soren, do me a favor, come stand out this area here right on this torch for me. And what I'm hoping this does, if I have it set up properly, is it should warn Soren when he approaches this line here. Once he gets to this block, he should get a warning that he's about to lose his cobble. And then when he steps foot inside this room is when he'll actually lose his cobble. But let me get the security station set up first. I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to link to the power system. I'm going to link to the security station, and that's the third one. I'm going to set the scan mode to a square instead of a circle, which is cool. And I'm going to set this to search mode and ban cobblestone, like I've usually been doing. And then I want to give it a perimeter of 8, because it's 8 blocks from here to here. So I actually want it to be the entrance of the room, not 9 blocks, which is here. All right, so Soren, let me turn this on with a lever. And you, sir, may walk in. So slowly walk. Now you should get a warning when you get to that torch. Ta-da! Warning, right? And then you should lose your item as you cross the threshold.
There goes my cobblestone.
What's that?
There goes my cobblestone.
Cool. And it was when you got to this block, right?
Yes.
It's basically when you crossed from this block to that block. Right? As soon as you cross the boundary, boom, you lose your cobble. So as soon as you walk into this room, boom, cobble lost. Nice. That's what I like to see. And because these are actually, 9 by 9 square in total, that's going to be pretty cool. I think that's going to work out, really perfectly. Because overall, these guys are square 9 by 9 blocks, right? It's basically like this one, which is 9 by 9 square, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's awesome, isn't it? I'm very excited by this. So now that I've got the security thing on, and I'll turn it off so nobody accidentally loses all their cobble as they're running around here. I'm stealing all of Soren's cobble. I'm going to take a break here for a minute, because now what I want to do is set up a system that will prevent people from accidentally wandering in here, because Morvalara was all afraid of going near my house, because she's like, I don't want to lose my stuff. Don't worry, Morvalara, I won't hurt you. Also, my turtle's been working perfectly, by the way. I actually left some items running and logged off, and at that point, the energy dropped, and while I was logged off, the turtle replaced a new energy cell, recharged the one it had, and then went back here and waited. So completely logged off, completely automated. I also set up a startup program on this turtle that does a GPS locate, and it determines where he is. And if he's standing here, he goes into wait for discharge mode. And if he's standing here, he'll go into wait for recharge mode. Now, if the server goes down for some reason while he's in the middle of moving from one location to the next, his startup program will say, I'm not really sure where I'm at, so I'm going to wait for Direwolf. That's literally what it says. I can even show you. So it basically says, if your X position is here, then resume wait recharge. If your X and Y and Z position is here, resume wait discharge. And then print, I'm not sure what I was doing waiting for Direwolf20 if it's not in either of those positions.
Course, I'm wondering what the other was.
What's that, Soren?
It's on the side here. Right side. Ah.
See, he says resuming wait discharge, awaiting discharge. See, and he just hangs out there and he waits for this thing to discharge. Perfect. So startup program working like a charm, got a new security system ready and going. Now let's make it so people can't accidentally walk into high security areas. So, Soren, we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, and we're back again. I got myself a blank card, which I'm going to hook up to my capacitor right now. Yoink. Now, I'm going to set this projector up in a unique kind of way. I'm going to put him right down here, like this. And I kind of don't care too much which direction that is. Alright, if that's that, then we're going to do it like this. Alright, I'm going to put a wall module in here. Now that guy's facing that way. So we want 1 and 1. Okay? And then I want probably a couple strength modules. So let's make a few of them. Let's do 2. I'm going to need more than 2. I think I need 3 total, but this will be a good start. Just to demonstrate what the wall module does is it'll create a wall of any length and size that you want. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm actually going to put this guy like that. Okay, so right now the wall has no link card, so that's why it's not working. Okay, link card in, now he's connected. So the wall right now is going to do this. You ready? Let's do it. Boom. Okay, because he's got 1 block on here and 1 block here. It's extending the wall. Cool. But I want to give this guy a range upgrade. And what that'll do is it'll bump the wall up 1. So now the wall is here. And then I'm going to put a couple strength upgrades. Ta-da! Nice. How cool is that? And I'm going to put some stone bricks back, but I'm going to get stone bricks first. I've got a bunch of them laying around. There's a stack. So how do you like that, Soren?
Awesome.
Right? So here's what it will look like. Boom.
Nice timing.
Thank you. What I want to do, I haven't decided how I want to do this. Do I want to, I can set this guy's mode as follows. Like right now he's in let nobody through mode. I could give him a security card. I could link his security card to the capacitor the same way I have the other ones linked. Or I can put it in this mode, the green arrow mode. Even though it's not linked to anything, anybody can teleport through it by right-clicking with their little card thingy. So Soren has no access to this force field right now. Like there's no security station linking that has Soren's card in it at the moment. But he's allowed to teleport through because of the green arrow setting. If I give him the blue circle setting, now he's trapped in my house. Or no, he's not. Oh, you know why? Because he's linked to the capacitors thingy. All right, well, what if I do this? Now you're trapped. You can't get through. Right. So circle mode means use the security that the capacitor has. And remember, the capacitor's security is linked to stage 4, or ID number 4, whatever. And yeah, now he can't get through. So do I want to go with the capacitor settings, or do I want to go with let anybody through? Or option number 3... once I get out of this hole that I'm in, I could have a button here. Now, how'd you get through? What'd you do, flip the lever? Oh, portable hole. Well, that works too. Notice how portable holes don't work on force fields, by the way, guys? Yeah, they do not. Not work on force fields at all. In fact, he portable holed this block, and it didn't clip these force fields. Nice. Right. So, what else I could do is just have a button here that you can press that temporarily drops it using a timer or a state cell or something like that. I'm thinking a state cell and a NOT gate would do what I want. I already have a NOT gate. How cool is that? I'm going to make a state cell and give this a try. I want to see how it works out. I'll be back. Okay, guys, we are back. I need to get through this force field for a minute, so let's do that. And I'll get myself some smooth stone because I want to test this with a button and see how well it works. So basically, here's how a button would function if I were to set this up. So put the NOT gate back. Note that the force field's on. I could set the timer to whatever interval I want. I'm going to place the button down here. Can I put buttons here? No, I guess I can't. I have to put them on the side still. All right, button press. Go. All right, you're not connecting, are you, state cell? Oh, right. Derp. Place button on correct point, Direwolf. Stop being dummy. See?
Nice.
Force field off for a couple seconds, and then when the state cell's done running after 2 full seconds, boom, force field back on. So I could have a button, like, up here somewhere that does that.
User left.
That's an option. Right? So I kind of like that idea. Doesn't that sound cool, the button idea?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. So let's turn this off and turn this off. Get myself, I got some of you. And I'm going to need a couple covers for my red power tooth line. There we go. Stone brick covers ought to do. Maybe I'm good for now. So if I want the button to be here, then I'm going to want this. And, ooh, I know I was forgetting something. I need more red alloy wire at some point. Okay. See? Yeah, there you go. Button push. How would you do? Get me a button on the other side? Good idea. I'm going to need that. Yeah. I thought this through, I swear. Let's see. State cell, NOT gate. One sec. Yeah, this should work. And there we go. So there's probably a slightly better way to do that, but push button, force field off. Cool. I like everything about that. Isn't that neat?
Uh-huh.
All right. Now to cover it up. Yes. Hit the button for me. Cool. Perfect. Nice and hard to see everything. Cool. So press button. Now I just need a sign or something to scare people away when they shouldn't be here. Cool. So now people know they have to have level 3 security access to pass through. Boom. Now I was thinking about, do I want just one button to shut down both force fields? If I do, then I should probably have the button here, and that'll turn off both force fields. Or do I actually want to have, like, you know, they hit the button, they go through here, and then they have to hit another button to ensure they pass through to here. Like, that might be kind of cool. We'll figure it out. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I am back, and here's the best part about this. I'm going to disable this wiring for a sec to shut off both force fields while I set this component up. The best part about this little setup that I'm going to have here, well, actually, wait, now it might be a problem. We'll see what happens. I'm going to put this guy in with the projector module. I need to get myself a access card for power. Where's that at? Blank card plan. Get that set up real quick. So I want to try this with one button equals 2 doors. We'll see what happens. You can see I've kind of created a mock doorway here. Get this guy installed. And 1 and 1. No, here and here. And these two and this one. Cool. And I could even like camouflage this as smooth stone bricks, which would look really cool. But let's do this now. Okay. Oh, wow, that does work. I didn't think that would. Neat. Alright, so here's the question, Soren. Do we want one button to deactivate both? I feel like that's a good idea, right?
Oh!
What'd you do, die inside the force field?
Apparently!
Nice. Maybe I should set that to a little bit longer of a delay.
And this is why I'm there.
Yeah. This is why Soren's testing.
Where is your house according to this? Oh wait, there's a book. Where's that?
The one downside to force fields, by the way, is when you die inside a force field, like, your items don't drop.
They did?
No, they don't.
That's a problem.
Gosh. That's a lot of stuff. That's a place that needs to happen.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff, right? No, they didn't drop anywhere. I'll have to refund you some items.
Yeah.
It would help if I hooked up the wiring for this block instead of just trying to push a button that doesn't do anything.
And it's not like they get shoved in
No,
adjacent inventories when they're
No, like he
Yeah.
walked through the force field. Like it's
I was in the force field where it was going to reestablish, and it reestablished.
yeah. It establishes right on top of you. And it's not a good thing.
No.
So now I have to get the block here to get hooked up down here. Now I need more red wire. Alright guys, I'll be back after I go get some more red alloy wiring. Well, that wasn't a long trip. Alright,
Where's the defense station for that area?
What's that?
Where's is the defense station in? Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, right, because that's clipping it. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? This will even be cooler. This will be super cool. Right? Right. That'll work. And then we want this guy to come out here. That ought to do. Alright, now both wires and buttons should work. One. Shuts it all off. Waits for a couple seconds. Reactivates force field. Little nervous about how that killed you, I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't like it having, like, the killing people effect.
Yeah, especially if you destroy all items.
Right, like if you're allowed in, you should be allowed in. So I have to debate if I really want this force field thing to happen. Alright, I'll be back in a few, guys. Alright guys, we've discovered something interesting that I'm going to have Soren test for me once or twice more. Seems like when it's in red mode here, it's insta-kill, and when it's in green mode here, it just does a little bit of damage. I actually want to try that by doing the following. I wonder if that actually makes a difference on when you're like hitting it with your tools or whatever. So that was a lot of damage. Where's my food? I happen to be out of food at the moment.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, so the force field that's closer to where you are right now, by the way, is set to, like, don't let anybody through. And that's the one I think is going to kill you instantly. And the one that's closer to the inside area is set to let anyone who wants to go through. And that I don't think will kill you instantly. So we're going to test this right now. You ready? Go stand outside the house. Over here. Alright, so now when I drop the force field, stand here. The closer one. And that'll probably kill you instantly.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice. Here, I'll TPX you.
Yay.
Alright, now go stand in the one that's further inside.
Okay.
Cool.
Keep it on that mode.
That one I think does a little less damage. That was 2.5 hearts when I attacked it too. So we're going to set this both to green mode so this way you won't die.
Yeah, for you it's 2.5. It's about half a bar for me.
Yeah, 2.5 for me. That's not bad.
Yeah, you have armor, so you're good.
Yeah. Alright, so I like that mode. That's cool. I mean, like, you really have to, like, go out of your way to die inside those force fields. Also curious if you'll lose all your items when you die inside the force fields.
Let me check.
Here's some cobble. I'm just throwing it on the ground for you. Cool. So die in there with your cobble in your hand. I want to see if you lose all your items. So it's easy for you to get out of that, right?
Yeah, it's just like glass.
Cool. Real easy for you to get out of, so nobody's really going to die.
And it looks like my cobble popped out.
Yeah, it did. Nice. So it doesn't even delete all your items. That's awesome. I love it. That's a much better mode for my doors to be in. And also because they're doors, if anybody wants to just, like, you know, walk up and use their multi-tool, like this, they can teleport right through, like me. Haha, I teleport through my doors. Awesome. I like everything about this build so far. I guess, yeah, no, this makes perfect sense. I'm happy with this now. This is a cool build, once again. I was nervous about the whole killing you instantly thing, but now it's much better.
No,
And I'm guessing he did that on purpose, right? Like, he probably thought, like,
Yeah.
you know, if somebody's sneaking through, then I want them to die right away, because it's set to not allow anybody through. I like it. I like everything about it. Alright guys, we'll be back again in just a few minutes. And I now put an actual border around this thing, and I have the button inside right here. So if anybody happens to get stuck in the middle of this area, all they gotta do is push this button, which should drop both force fields. And it didn't. Why didn't it?
No, it didn't.
Why is that button not? Oh, yeah. Herp-de-dur. I thought that would do something, and it didn't. I guess I have to actually put something somewhere to have this happen.
Jacket cable.
Yeah, if I did jacket it, it would be a little cleaner.
Oh well.
Why is
Force
that turning
field
off
is-
the first force field first? That's weird to me. Why are you doing that? That's simultaneous again. Hit the button for me. Yeah, that's how it should
Simultaneous
work.
that time. But
Sometimes
every
it
other-
drops the first force field first,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I noticed that. There.
Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit of tick delay. Yeah, we have a little bit of a tick lag. Server's really actually been pretty laggy recently, but oh well. Okay, again, we'll be back. Alright guys, we are back, and I am now setting up underground here, a nifty little area, and hopefully this will work for me. So how many items do you have on you at the moment?
About, give or take 10.
10? Alright, I need you to have more.
I will get more.
Come get more stuff out of my house. I need you to have more than 20 items on you. 20 separate slots filled. And Soren's all like, no, I'm not going to use your door that you just set up and made. I'm going to use my portable hole. Just get a whole bunch of stuff. Not cobble.
Good. Just
Anything but cobble, I should have said.
oh.
Don't empty my crates. I'm gonna cut you.
Thought you had more than that. Oh.
Well, they're in block form. Like, there's a lot of your useless blocks, but there's not that many.
Touche. Oh,
You're emptying things.
I can't read
Empty
it.
things, they're in positions that are positioned properly for real purposes and stuff. Soren's making a mess.
Yeah,
That's not
where's
what
I?
it was. What am I gonna do with you?
I don't know. This is what happens when you kill Soren. He loses his mind and he doesn't know.
There was something here. What was here?
I don't know. I'm looking. Oh, no. Crystals were there.
Probably a type of metal, I would think.
Maybe?
I don't know. I'm about to steal from you anyway. Go back outside. You should,
Don't
at this
kill
point, when you get to the force field, alright? So when the force field's on, you shouldn't get a warning until you cross the first threshold. And then when you cross the second force field, you should get your items stolen from you. Wait a second.
Okay.
I want to make sure that... Actually, wait. Let me get a security card set up. 1 sec. Yeah, stay out there for a second. I want to get a security card set up real quick. And this I'll link to probably my highest level security system, this guy. So level 4 access will grant you access to, you know, my security safes and stuff. Alright, you ready? Right, warning. And then second threshold, everything's stolen. And most things should go into this block. And any overflow should have gone into the chest. Yeah, it did. Perfect. I like this. That was cool. Look how awesome that is. Overflow goes into adjacent chest. That is really cool. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you took my electromagnets, dude.
Ah, okay. So that wasn't there. That was there.
Thief.
Actually, no, he took it back, so it's all good.
Alright, I'm
It's
going to
just
give you
this-
your items back now. You know what else you had? You had... I'm going to turn off the force field system too so you can actually keep your items. That would be nice.
That would be-
And everything else in here is mine, right? Except for the portable hole and the 2 canvas bags.
Portal hole, canvas bags, and I think I need a multi-tool since I don't seem to have that.
I'm refunding Soren his items because he lost them when my force field killed him.
Horrible death. Tragic, actually.
Yeah. Good times. Everybody enjoyed it. I'm sure everybody was laughing. They were like, haha.
Yeah, it would have been funny if it was
Definitely.
intentional.
Oh, it'll be intentional for somebody, don't worry.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I wonder who.
Yep. I wonder who indeed. Alright guys, I'm going to sort up and clean up my items and I'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back, and Soren's hooking me up with a card for him so I can grant him level 3 security clearance. Haha, that's so cool.
Nice.
I get to grant you level 3 security clearance. How cool is that? I'm going to give you access to everything because you're the sidekick. You get full access. Because I know you're not going to
Yay.
break my stuff.
At least not intentional, right?
Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to activate the security system again, and you should be allowed to enter and not lose all your items this time. Security system on. Right? No item loss. Beautiful. I think I can close up this flooring because that's pretty much done. Debating how I want to turn this force field system defense thing on and off. I'm thinking like I want the defenses like a quick on-off button all across my house, but Richard G is pretty right when he says the frequencies for wireless redstone are a little insecure, so I have to figure out how I want this to work. So give me a few. I'm going to consider it. I'm either going to have wiring everywhere, which I really don't like. Well, that was cool. Or, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I am back, and I'm getting myself 3 Rether Pearls, because I want to try this out. Oh, I need a little bit more glowstone. I think I've got glowstone in here somewhere. I have to figure out a better way than a button, because this thing delays longer than I like. I want to be able to hit the button and have it instantly be opened. I don't want all this delay that I've got going on. That's not cool, in my book.
You can remove the knock gate.
How so? Remove the knock gate. What you talking about?
We look at the one.
The delay here, as far as I know, is caused by just server tick delay. So by the way, I'm making 3 blaze transceivers, which is a blaze rod and a Rether Pearl. These are things that are really only useful on multiplayer, which is why you haven't seen me make too many of them. But I'm going to make 2 of these guys, 2 blaze receiver dishes, as you can see, and 1 blaze transceiver with a button and some redstone and some smooth stone and a button. And this will get me a nifty tool called a private sniffer. Now with the private sniffer I can see, so this is the public range, 1 to 1,000. See how everything is saying public there? So I can't do anything with this range of frequencies and wireless redstone. But if I go over to 1,000 to 2,000, you can see things that are shared frequencies. I can even go through and see like certain things that are on. So here's a frequency that looks like it's pulsing every now and then. That's cool. Here's one that's grayed out. It's private. Frequency 4,000. Somebody marked as private. And actually they grabbed 4,000 through 4,050. So I can't access the 4,000 through 4,050 range. So if I grab my wireless remote and try to access frequency 4,000, see how it's read out? Like I can't do stuff with it? I can't set my frequency and I can't actually do anything because it's actually on 5,000 still. So like 4,000 is like locked out to me. So that's pretty much what I want to do, which is cool in my book. So what I should be able to do now is use my wireless frequency sniffer guy to find a range that I want to steal for myself. So for now I'm going to steal, let's say like, I don't know what I've used already. Let's see, what dire arm stuff was what? Okay, that was in the 500 range. So that was early 500s. So let's do that. That sound cool? So let's start with 510 on this. That sounds like a good plan. Well, no, I can't because it has to be over 1,000. So let's do like, you know, I can still range like 1,001. Oh, look at that. I can change it right in here. How cool is this? I can just click here, and now it's owned. So, Soren, if you look on your wireless remote now, you shouldn't be able to do anything with frequency 1,000.
Dire house, and it's red. Nice.
Oh, right. 1,000 is what I was using for the other thingy.
Yeah, so maybe just increase your 500 range to 1,500?
Maybe. I'm going to try like, let's just look around like the 2,500 range. That sounds like a good plan, right? How about just 2001? What's going on at 2000? Doesn't look like anybody put a frequency name on 2000s, so I'm going to steal them. So, 2001. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 2001 through 5 are owned by me. And you shouldn't be able to put a transmitter on the ground and set that frequency either. But if I put a transmitter on the ground, I can set the frequency, and you can use the lever and button that it connects to or whatever. But, you know, that should be pretty locked down. There is a good question here, though. I wonder if this is hackable with turtles. Because turtles can have the Rether thingy going on. That's something I should test. And I will. But right now, I'm just going to get a wireless receiver here and hook it up to the force field thingy. I would like a... Maybe even I'll have a... Ooh, that would be cool. I could have a monitor thing that tells me whether the security system is on or off. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? I like that plan a lot. I've got receivers, hooray. And I'm probably going to want to use the toggle latch. Hey, Cobra joined. So we're definitely getting close to the wrapping up point of this episode, guys, but I want to get this real quick set up just because I know it's going to be cool. Alright, so toggle latch like so, and rotate it, and frequency 2001 will be, let's do 2003, right? And this will be, we'll do security level 3. I'm actually going to name this Dire Sec level 3. That sounds cool. So, ready to test this out. Dire Sec level 3, boom, activates. How cool. I like it. Alright guys, so that is how it's going to go for now. I'm going to test with Rether Turtles and see if they can hack their way in here. And I'm also going to test it with, you know, computers and see if they can hack their way into them. If they can, I'm going to have to talk to Chicken Bones and Richard G because that's probably an exploit. But Direwolf20 signing off episode 77. Hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. Next episode might get to the frame changes I want to do because I've really been working on this house thing for a while now, but I really, really like the way it's turning out. Like, I think it's going to be so cool in the end. But yeah, I think I might want to work on the frame changes just for a change of pace. And then plenty more to do with that house. I want to get the Thaumcraft stuff moved over. I want to implement a couple machines. And I have to figure out what I want to do with level 1 security zone because I'm not sure what that's going to be. Level 2 is going to be crafting area. Level 3 is going to be storage. And level 4 is obviously going to be power generation. But level 1, not sure. All right, guys. Take it easy.